Savannah, the radiated tortoise. I've spent many an hour out here walking a tortoise. Tough job. Am I in your way? I don't want to be in the way. There's something incredibly relaxing about watching a tortoise eat. One bite at a time. No rush, no stress, right, Linda? We live a tough life, kid. I'm telling you.
At Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park, day dawns for Africa's mightiest meat eaters.
All right, Troy, are you ready to shift 1.2 lines on show? Have a great day.
Three majestic lions. Rule this savannah.
You'll normally see them walk their whole perimeter and scent mark a lot of different things. This is how lions communicate, not only with each other, but with other lion prides in the wild. After they survey their surroundings, typically you'll hear them vocalize too. Is that beautiful roar. And that's pretty typical lion behavior. That's how they announce themselves. Kinsey's kind of got like a rasp to her vocalization. Kamari likes to do a quick huff. And then Dakari is just big, loud, and powerful. Them vocalizing is one of my favorite things in the world. I've worked with them for 2 years, and hearing that sound every day just gives me goosebumps. You'll see a lot of play behavior. One of their favorite things to do is spar and play with each other. Our two sisters, Kinsey and Kamari, really love to see who can sneak up on the other first. It's always been one of my biggest goals to work with these beautiful African carnivores, and I have fallen in love with this pride. Good morning, Kamari. How are you doing today? You having a good morning? From this vantage point, they can see the entire East Savannah. Our bonobok, our waterbuck are coming out here. We have our ostriches. They definitely get really hyped when the ostrich comes soaring by.
But at the happiest place on Earth, a hidden network of moats and barriers keeps predators and prey apart.
Right now, we are introducing some of our baby rhinos to the savannah. Are you excited to see the baby rhinos come out? Yeah. We have Milo, Ranger, and their sister Logan coming out every day. These guys definitely keep a good watchful eye over the savannah when all these babies are coming out and exploring their new surroundings.
A healthy lion needs more than just eye candy.
We get bored looking at the same stuff every single day, so why wouldn't they? They're all entering their teens, which is the geriatric stage in a big cat's life. So we really need to see how the range of motion is functioning. Just like when we get older, arthritis is a big problem. They did a hoof trim on a giraffe yesterday. We put some of those shavings on that rock to replicate natural scents that lions would smell in the wild. Like a giraffe just walked through their exhibit. This is really cool to see her pawing and clawing at that, just like she would be using those muscles to hunt and forage in the wild. Uh-oh.
Behind the scenes, cast member Robin plans to keep the lions' minds and bodies in tip-top condition.
We came up with a giraffe leg.
With a full-scale version, of this mini model.
It's got three main components here, the big thigh piece, the leg piece, and then the foot ankle piece. We'll try to figure out where we could put those points that the lions could tug on it and take it apart. I have been to Kenya twice. It's really helped me to design enrichment. I have seen lions take down a buffalo. I have seen them hunting after giraffes. As soon as they get a hold of their prey, they're gonna start pulling pieces off.
The challenge is to make a giraffe leg that withstands the force of a 400-pound cat.
We are going to utilize a plastic enrichment ball that is going to allow that natural behavior of pushing with their noses and then utilizing their paws as well. This looks a whole lot like this joint here. They really enjoy fire hose, so I was thinking that this might be something that they would actually be able to tug on, and I might be able to make that look like a hoof. And then this big thigh piece, that looks like this big piece of really, really thick, heavy-duty PVC. If I put it all together, I can definitely make it kind of look like this. And then we're gonna use a garage door type spring, can hold hundreds of pounds of weight, which is exactly what a lion is.
After 5 weeks hard work on her enrichment device,
Kind of have all the pieces here that hopefully look like one big giraffe leg.
the full-scale build starts to resemble an actual giraffe leg. Time to make it super realistic.
I'd like to start a little bit darker.
Okay.
And then just start adding layers of color on top of it.
We want it to be something that the lions are going to be interested to go after because it does look like a giraffe leg. But when the guests are going by, we don't want to make it completely stand out. We are almost going to have the leg blend into the rock.
What you've done underneath is gonna look really nice,
Yes.
right?
Perfect.
I'm just adding a little bit of black. You see?
Yeah,
Yeah, it completely changes it.
yeah, it does.
Look at how pretty that's looking.
I really like that now. Yep.
This dry really well and then do some more glazes.
Yeah.
I think we're good.
Once we are all done here, we are going to hang it up on those rocks, and I really hope those lions engage with it.
At the seas with Nemo and friends,
Everybody had a bumpy ride.
6 green sea turtles arrive from the wild in bad shape.
Some debris out there. What's happening, buddy? The first thing we can do is take a blood sample because I'm gonna need to know the glucose, the potassium, and the calcium to know if we need to supplement that in the fluids.
These 6 turtles came to Disney, while others went to different facilities for help.
The turtles came to us as 6 of many small juvenile green sea turtles that have washed ashore on the east coast of Florida. A lot of times, some of these smaller turtles will get pushed onto shore when the storm activity is pretty intense. Sometimes they're not doing well and they strand. Sometimes they're cold and hypothermic.
Give it back.
Sometimes it's because they're lethargic and emaciated.
You can't keep that.
The team wants to help the turtles get back to the wild as soon as possible. So Dr. Jen needs to work out exactly what's wrong with each one.
2.48. 2.48.
They all get a weight check,
Beautiful eyes.
an exam,
Beautiful oral cavity.
and a blood draw.
All right, big man. Go easy on me because I'm tired, all right? You guys already bled all those, right?
We bled 2.
Wow. It's like a turtle conveyor belt. What's happening, buddy? Just looking around like, where am I? Well, you're at the most magical place on earth.
I know. He doesn't know yet, but he will.
I like this guy.
I know.
I like his personality already. All right, there you go.
Green turtles are a threatened species here in Florida. We are in the business of saving wildlife and caring for these animals and trying to reverse their decline. The reason we're giving these turtles numbers instead of names is because we are actively trying not to get attached to them because they are wild animals, and our sole focus here is to make sure that these turtles are rehabilitated and released back into the wild.
This is number 8. This little guy seems lethargic for sure. Usually healthy sea turtles are gonna be moving around, they're gonna be moving their flippers, moving their heads. He's got some barnacles and some debris on the shells. He'll get lots of TLC. It looks like he may have had an old wound right here, or maybe not so old, but a little bit of blood coming from there. He's had a rough go of life so far, poor guy. This lesion, see how it's kind of soft and pliable? I don't like it. Sorry, buddy, I know. We're just trying to make sure that we take a good look at you. So right here, it looks like he is developing a little bit of a shell infection, and I can get under here really easily with my instrument, which is not normal. I'm worried about him.
Hi, bud. We can get through this.
At the seas, of all the rescue turtles, number 8's shell infection raises the most concern.
He's gonna get antibiotics, he's gonna get a lot of vitamins.
That
But
sounds
hopefully we'll be
good.
feeling better soon.
Yep,
to
I hope so.
Go for a swim.
He perked his head up right when you said that.
I think we'll be able to help him.
These guys really are sentinels of the ocean. They tell us if the ocean's healthy or not. They tell us so many things about the state of biodiversity in the oceans. And above all, they're just extremely lovable. We're so excited to do everything we can to help these guys.
So this must be 13. Holy moly.
Yeah.
That's a heavy turtle. Eyes look good. Shell doesn't look as bad as the last turtle. All right, let's do the heart rate. Nice heart rate. So even though he looks kind of lethargic, his heart is beating at a normal rate. So yes for calcium, yes for glucose, no potassium. Okay, man, all these turtles need glucose. They need to eat some foods.
Although number 13's weight is healthy, his time stranded could mean he's undernourished.
It's always a toss-up when these turtles wash up on shore, what kind of condition they're going to be in. Some of them respond right away to treatment. Some of them, it takes a really long time, and we're in it for the long haul.
I'm starting to get pretty worried about this turtle. We may need to consider taking a CT scan. It can let us know a little bit more about what they've been eating. We really need to get a better look on the inside of this turtle and figure out what's going on.
Out on the savannah,
I'm not an engineer, just trying whatever I
Y'all
can
come
do.
up with some good ideas every once in a while.
Animal Kingdom Engineering Services help Robin install the finished giraffe leg.
We need it in there, and we need it in there solid.
This one set almost flush.
The safety concern is always the strength of those cats. They have a whole ton of strength, so we need to make sure that they can't break any pieces off.
Can we move this whole thing up a little bit?
We want to make sure it's detachable. That's not going to be a permanent fixture, but every time we put it out, it's going to be interesting and exciting for these guys. Yeah, that looks good to me. Just like we need to stay active and stay physically fit, we need to get on that treadmill every once in a while, use those weight machines. We need to offer that same opportunity to these lions. I am happy with the build, how it looks. Now it's up to the lions to let us know if I did it right or not.
It's showtime.
Kinsey looks like she's going to be the first one to come over and investigate. And then there comes Dakari, always very slowly. I put a lot of work, a lot of hours, a lot of thought into this, so I'm going to be pretty heartbroken if it doesn't work out. That piece of fire hose is working just the way it was supposed to. She's able to grab it with her teeth and tug on it. Kinsey is into that enrichment ball, and that is just what we were looking for. I'm so excited about it. I would call the giraffe leg enrichment a huge success. I think it's going to be a huge benefit in the long run, and it's thanks to a lot of hard work and a lot of teamwork to get us here.
Feistiest and the biggest. Put some extra wrap on him.
At the Animal Kingdom Vet Hospital, Rescue Turtle 13 straps in for a CT scan.
We need to get a better look inside his body. He's showing us some signs that could be consistent with a foreign object in his intestines. In previous cases of stranded sea turtles, we've found things like fish hooks and plastic.
Okay, there we go. You guys got a second?
Yeah.
752.
752, number 13.
There's something in there.
Oh, yeah, some mineral. What has he been eating out there? We're looking at this bright white color, which tends to be mineral. Looks like it's in his GI tract. We can't tell what it is. It could be foreign material, something the turtle ingested when he was in the wild. Could be pollution from the oceans.
There may be as many as 5.25 trillion pieces of plastic debris in oceans around the world, all potentially fatal to sea turtles.
We have moon jellyfish over on this side here. Sea turtles love to eat these jellyfish. They're one of their favorite food types. And since they don't swim away from them, they're a great prey item for them.
To the eyes of a turtle, plastic bags look just like their favorite snack.
It's very confusing, especially early in the morning, late at night, if the lighting's not great. So that can get lodged in their stomachs, can make them really sick. They can get entangled and end up getting really hurt.
We'll have to keep a close eye and make sure that he's able to pass that. We'll have to see how he's defecating. His lungs look good, though.
Yeah, lungs do look great. Oh, yeah. The head facing this way.
Turtle number 8 with the shell infection
See how it does with the vibration.
is up next for a CT scan.
Oh, wow. You can really see the fracture that he has on his shell, pretty much spanning the full length of that left side. So it's pretty significant damage there. Wondering if maybe he got hit by a boat when he was in the wild. What we could see from the outside were just some shell lesions that went into the dermal bone, but we certainly could not appreciate that fracture. He was a very lucky turtle, and he's very lucky to be here at Disney now.
This turtle can't catch a break.
He's had a rough go of it so far, it seems. This little guy is looking way worse than the other turtles right now. We'll do our best, but there's no guarantees, especially with how sick turtle number 8 is.
Meet Milo.
Hi, buddy. How's the boy?
A rambunctious little rhino.
Milo is wiggling around to see if I have any food. Very typical baby. He wants to taste test my hands, don't you?
Milo is the first calf of Mom Jow.
Every time I look at Milo, it just brings so much joy to my heart.
The miracle baby no one thought they'd see.
We found out that Jow was not cycling properly.
All right, I'm going in.
It was going to be very difficult for her to get pregnant on her own.
So nothing significant on Jow's ovary.
So she went through a hormone therapy regimen. And now we have Milo. Milo is always a handful, and he's always got a lot going on. he's gonna be all over the place. He gets wild, he gets crazy, he gets very, very adventurous.
Now, he's 7 months old and nearly 3 feet tall. It's time Milo meets his dad, Dugan, out on the savannah.
Dugan has not had a chance to meet Milo. We kind of saved this piece for last. So our big goal with that is going to be some more socialization. If Jow and Milo can get out there, meet Dugan, that's better dynamics as a herd and very natural for these guys.
But first, Milo needs some medical attention.
A few weeks ago, we noticed that Milo has a crack right there on his primary horn. It doesn't go down terribly deep, but it's odd.
We'll just need to watch this as it grows out, because he does have this line. It looks like it's a continuation of the crack.
Between him sparring with all of his toys, with his mom, probably something over time with him just learning to grow up and be a big boy rhino. Hey, little boy. Come here.
Milo receives a visit from Dr. Ryan.
Oh, that's a good spot, huh? You guys gonna pay me to do this all day? I'm good. I don't think that crack goes into the body of the horn. But with that said, it could break down further because of the instability right there at the tip. Rhino's horn's made of keratin. This is like the tip of your fingernail. It's split at the tip, but it doesn't hurt or really have much sensation. So if we remove that tip of the horn, the base is still stable, and hopefully it'll keep that crack from getting any worse. There's no reason that he won't grow a nice, normal-looking, pointy rhino horn.
You want the whole thing off?
I think I'd do it from the notch.
Okay, from the notch.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's no possibility he can get something jammed in there. Poor old guy. So rough.
What a good patient.
Is that nice?
We are so excited to release him out on the savannah with his dad, but we really need to take care of this horn first.
All right, let's see how this goes. I know you want it, come on.
At the Seas, turtle number 8 gets antibiotics for his shell wound mixed into his food.
These sea turtles are extremely fragile, especially in the immediate post-rescue period. So we're keeping a really close eye on them, especially turtle number 8 because of how poor he's looking. He's my favorite turtle. We're always root for the underdog. That's number 8, to a T. What you say, little man? He has these infected areas of his shell, probably from when the boat hit him, but the infection seems to be going down, so that's good. His activity level's going up, so all signs are pointing positive. Right, buddy? Starting to feel better. Hopefully soon enough you'll go back to the ocean, buddy. He's like, stop touching my nose.
Next, the turtle that may have ingested trash.
Number 13.
Yeah. Good news for him. Fecals every day. Massive fecals last night.
Big poops? Big poops.
Big poops. Lots of big poops.
That's great. I mean, that's like what we want to see. Good fecal production. Absolutely. Tells us his GI is working well.
This guy is on the road to going home.
Tell me about buoyancy, appetite.
Buoyancy, no issues.
Good.
Appetite. So when we walk up to the tub, he's ready to eat. He's very, very alert. Perfect. Yeah, that looks good.
He looks more like a healthy sea turtle should look. I have a sneaking suspicion that this turtle may be the first one to be released.
An ocean return could be right around the corner.
He's peeing on you.
Every day.
Every day. Oh, look, cuteness.
Over 800 babies have been born at Disney's Animal Kingdom in the past 5 years.
Hi, sleepy wee one.
I love you. I love you so much.
These 2 dashing Hartman's mountain zebras are the first foals of Mom Heidi. Now, she expects a 3rd stripy bundle of joy.
We put hay out for a zebra to have something to graze on when the grass isn't long.
We love to give our expectant moms a little bit of extra TLC. We sometimes talk to their belly and talk to the foal and try to get to know it before they're born. Heidi, come on. Harvest Mountain zebra populations are currently listed as vulnerable, and that's why every baby counts right now. Heidi's pregnant, she's doing her part. I have definitely fallen in love with Heidi. She's always doing something interesting. She's a great mother. She also won't hesitate to put the foals in their place. When she first got out here, she was pretty timid and kind of insecure, but she's kind of become the queen. She'll have to be under anesthesia the whole time.
Backstage, Heidi arrives for a checkup.
Good girl. Heidi is due in about 12 weeks, so she's entering her last trimester. Doing an overall health check. It's really important to make sure that Heidi is up to date on her vaccines, that her hooves are in good shape.
There we go.
She's down.
I found somewhere else.
Her respiratory rate is 12. Okay. We're going to get a look at her fetus.
I'm going to be doing an ultrasound check of her abdomen, making sure that the baby's healthy and that the pregnancy is going well.
I see a baby. Wow.
What do you see? We have good fetal movement, so I can see limbs moving. I can see the heart beating. The baby's quite large at this point, so I just catch kind of glimpses at different windows.
This is exciting. It's like a little seahorse in there. Seahorse? Yeah.
It's a real horse.
It's a real horse.
Heidi's ultrasound today went really well. I was really happy with what I was seeing. I'll get out of your way. That was beautiful. She stood nice. She's done really well as a mom in the past, so now we're just going to keep a close eye on her and wait for the baby to be born.
Over at the Rhino barn.
Milo, it's time, bud. It is super early in the morning, but it's probably the best time to start working on taking off that tip of Milo's horn. All right, we're just gonna hope for the best. White rhinos in particular react really, really strongly to tactile stimulation. So these guys are a herd group. They're gonna be very close together and touching each other. So we're gonna touch Milo to make sure that he feels safe, secure, and comfortable while we do this procedure.
Look at you. I love you.
What a workout. Shouldn't hurt him at all. This part is the only part that has any blood supply to it. The rest of it's just like the end of your fingernails.
He's gonna have a very awkward haircut at the end of this, but what little boy hasn't had an awkward haircut once in their life?
All right, you ready?
Yep.
Milo's horn is made of keratin, the same protein that makes up human hair and nails. It's tough stuff.
Wanna switch?
Yes.
Doing great, little boy.
I'm sorry, my hair tickled your ear.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Come here, Milo. I'm just gonna give him a couple seconds. This is hard work.
This is a huge step for Milo. It's his first big medical procedure. Most of our procedures here at Disney are voluntary, so if Milo wants to walk away from us, he is more than welcome to.
Oh, good boy.
There you go. You know how I can tell he's happy? He's got his tail curled.
Oh, good. Sign of a happy rhino.
Change of plans. One keeper saws. The other scrubs.
I don't know if I'm more tired from rubbing him or sawing him.
Yeah, right. You're really making us work for it today, huh? Yeah, good boy.
Okay, we got a piece.
Yay!
All right, buddy, we're almost done.
Yay!
Look at you, bud. That looked pretty good.
You the man.
The best boy. Just like our fingernails, that horn is going to keep growing out and get back to a nice big size. It should not affect him whatsoever.
Horn haircut complete, Milo can charge again. Time to meet his dad Dugan face to face.
Oh my gosh. Whew. Rob and I are going home.
This ground is nice and cold. Oh, okay, yeah. No, seriously though.
Oh yeah, okay. This is nice.
What is my best game plan here?
Backstage at the Seas, 3 turtles prepare to go home.
Our team has spent the last 8 weeks rehabilitating these turtles. They're extremely feisty, they're very, very active. Those are telltale signs that we look for to know that they're releasable.
There you go.
Great.
Turtle 8 isn't quite ready yet, but his friends head for the Atlantic coast, not far from where they were stranded.
We're doing our best to put them back into the same location where we found them to ensure their success.
Now with the all clear,
Here we go.
Turtle 13 prepares for his big moment.
We're so ready.
We're going, finally, up to the big ocean.
This turtle is incredibly excited. We see lots of flapping action going on. Bye! Okay, we're going.
I'll miss you, my friend.
Go, 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 go! We're gently setting these turtles in the water, but these are quick animals. They are just zooming off and taking off into the ocean.
Oh, beautiful breath. One more to go.
It's time!
Hang on tight, hang on tight.
This is the calmest one today. She's like, I'm ready, but I'm not gonna make a big deal about it. Oh, here we go. Here we go, see in that water. All right, be good now. Don't get into trouble because we love you, but we don't want you to come back.
I'm very excited today because it's Grace's 3rd birthday, and we made some really fun enrichment for her and her family. When Grace was first born, she wasn't hitting all of her milestones that we would normally see, so we decided to start doing some therapy exercises with her.
Do you mind seeing if she can climb all the way up to that bar?
Yes.
She's showing some delays with her grasp on both her upper and her lower extremity.
We've been doing a lot of work with her the past couple of years, and she's definitely matured and grown. I'm so proud of her and all the accomplishments that she's made in just a short period of time. So we are doing a rainbow-themed party for her, and we decided to make her an ice cake. One of the tests for Grace is going to be able to pick up those small fruits and flowers that we put on the cake for her and see if that physical therapy has really helped her out.
Erica, they're coming out now.
10-4, copy. There she is. Happy birthday, Grace. These boys, they're troublemakers. There's Grace running. It makes me so happy. Grace, come on down.
Look at you. She's getting some of the smaller ice treats. So she's eating a flower. You're a little late. Everybody else got your ice.
Backstage, an overnight arrival.
We have had an exciting morning here at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. Heidi had her foal. We're excited and looking forward to seeing what this foal is going to do. Hartman's mountain zebra babies are always an exciting event for us. They are a species of concern in the wild.
But hours-old Trooper is struggling.
Kid is laying down.
His eyes are closed. Trooper is looking a little off to us. When he finishes nursing, we're seeing some milk coming out of his nose. He's coughing a little bit.
Baby, honey, we're sorry, but he needs to get better. Shut it. He's not feeling well.
We don't know exactly what's causing it, but could contribute to conditions such as pneumonia and could potentially be life-threatening. We are going to be transporting Trooper up to work with our partners at the University of Florida College of Veterinary Medicine to do some more advanced diagnostics on him today.
World's greatest rhinos. Here they come.
Horn freshly shorn. It's Milo and Mom Zhao's big day.
It's a big deal for Milo because this will be the first time that he's meeting his dad, Dugan, without any barriers between them. We're very excited to see how he interacts with Milo and if he behaves appropriately. Here she is. It's happening. Here comes Zhao and Mr. Milo.
I know you know how Helen's heading down the runway as well.
10-4, I copy. I don't know what Milo's doing. He looks like he's investigating something. Oh, here comes Helen. Oh, he's very spicy this morning. Very spicy. Which just means he's like overly confident and he's looking for trouble. Pretty normal for him and her. And she always handles it really well and is super calm. We will have to watch for this when Dugan comes out and see how Dugan reacts to this. He's very strong, he's very big, and sometimes animals like that don't know their own strength. His horn is continuing to grow, which we expected. The Neva's doing really great, honestly. All right, Mel, what are we thinking? Are you ready for the big guy?
10-4. Get him out here.
Finally, Milo's moment arrives.
Dugan weighs over 4,000 pounds. The size difference is pretty substantial, so it's very easy for maybe Milo to get pushed a little too hard and for something to potentially go wrong. Dugan's coming. Yeah, coming in hot. Very excited. Zhao is pushing him back a little bit, letting him know to be a little thoughtful. I don't know why Mom would be triggered. She could just be setting some boundaries with him. excitement of Zhao getting hyped up like that drew Milo over. So this is the first like adult male he's meeting. Dugan is so great and so calm. Milo will learn from Dugan about how to spar. Zhao's standing there like, I don't know about this, just keeping an eye on things. Zhao's got a mouthful of hay. She just needs to supervise, but also wants to feed herself. Multitasking the way every mom does. The fact that Dugan is allowing Milo to approach his neck and get sideways like that is really kind of special. It's really cool when you see adults playing with kids like this. They will essentially pull their punches. He's letting Milo back him down. There's no way Milo physically is actually pushing him back. I have strong suspicions once Zhao realizes that Dugan will babysit, she's gonna enjoy this scenario because she'll get to kind of just eat or nap while Milo's bothering somebody else. It's always exceptionally cute when you have this very small rhino with this very large rhino interacting. White rhinos are the most social species of rhinos, so it's really, really important that Milo learns how to interact with other males, with bulls. It's very early and he's very young, but many years from now, he will start his own family with another herd of females, and hopefully one day we'll have lots of babies and he'll be a great dad just like Dugan. Oh, that's cute. Friendship. Everything today has gone, honestly, as well as we could have hoped it would. And it will allow for Milo and Dugan to kind of build a stronger relationship, and they seem to truly enjoy each other. Oh, Milo's laying down, huh? Nap time. Ooh, that's a real comfortable baby rhino.
After a week in the hospital, baby zebra Trooper returns to the park.
So Trooper's diagnosis is what they call dummy foal syndrome. And what that means is he just didn't have the competency to be able to swallow properly, but he is gonna have a great prognosis long term.
Now he waits to reunite with Mom Heidi.
Trooper has been at a university surrounded by humans that have been taking care of him for the last week, and so we want him to realize that he's a zebra again. Our major concern today is that they won't recognize each other again, and if that happens, we would have to manage them separately, which is not an ideal scenario. Heidi is an experienced mom, and she's doing all the right things. Trooper is starting to nurse, standing under Heidi. We're just watching to make sure that he is going to swallow okay. Heidi and Trooper's introduction couldn't have gone better. Heidi's maternal instincts kicked in immediately, and they've already started bonding. So we are super excited about what the next few days are going to bring.